All right, super people, let's do question number 1 together, geniuses. Evaluate the following fraction, and remember, you are not allowed to use a calculator here. Now, 4 plus 1/6 over 1 plus 2/3. Really quickly, the normal way to do this is we say, well, I'm going to add 4 and 1 over 6. Okay, 4 means 4 over 1. Two fractions, I need to find a common denominator. So it's something over 6 plus 1 over 6. What is 4 times 6? 24. So 24 over 6 plus 1 over 6, that's 25 over 6. That's my numerator. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the denominator, and I'm going to divide both, and that's okay. But this takes a little more time than my suggested approach. Here's how I do something like this because I want to do it quickly. Here is a little trick for you all. Write this down, people. Now, if we say 4 plus 1 over 6, that's the same as saying 4 and 1 over 6, which is a mixed number, correct? So 4 plus 1 over 6 is the same as 4 and 1 over 6, mixed number. We have a trick, a hack for mixed numbers. We take this number, the whole number, we go times the denominator, then the answer, plus the numerator, and that's my new numerator. So 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25 over the same denominator I had, which is 6. So 4 plus 1 over 6 is 25 over 6 right away. So I just saved myself a few seconds here, and these few seconds are very valuable on the test. Okay, let's do the same thing for the denominator. 1 plus 2/3. So 1 plus 2/3 is the same as saying 1 and 2 over 3. Using our hack, we go 1 times 3, that's 3, plus 2, that's 5, so 5 over 3. There you go. So the answer is 25 over 6, that's my numerator, over 5 over 3, that's my denominator. Now remember, we also have another trick when we have two fractions divided by each other. Remember the rule for reciprocals, correct? So take the first fraction, 25 over 6. Instead of divided by 5 over 3, you turn it into times, and then you flip the numerator and denominator. So instead of 5 over 3 becomes 3 over 5. Simply, you can now take away a 5 from here with a 5 from here, so you're left with 5. So the answer is going to be 5 over 6 times 3 over 1. But 3 can also cancel out with the 6 here, leaving me with 2. So my answer would be 5 over 2. The answer is A. Okay? Now, remember, write this down, people. We took two hacks here. Let's just really quickly write them down so we don't forget. Okay, all of this is very important, especially if you are not allowed to use a calculator. So, hack for this question is, instead of calculating 4 plus 1 over 6 as two fractions plus each other and finding a common denominator, we can just turn this into a mixed number, 4 and 1/6, and then we can easily find the answer by doing 4 times 6 plus 1, new numerator. Okay? Hack number 2 is, remember, when we have a fraction over divided, because over means divided, over another fraction, this simply means fraction number 1, so let's call this 1, let's call this 2. So fraction number 1 times the reciprocal of fraction 2. Example, just in case, if I say 3 over 2 over 5 over 4, that's the same as saying 3 over 2 times, remember times we can put a dot or an X, 4 over 5. Instead of 5 over 4, it becomes 4 over 5. Okay? Then you can just simplify and find the answer right away. This is an example. These numbers have nothing to do with question number 1. Okay, geniuses. Okay, geniuses. So remember, people, if you would like to join our Bergen Academies course, you are welcome to. The link is in the description below. We have a course for math, we have a course for English essay, and we have a course for both, combined course. Okay, see you in our next video, super people. Thank you.